always does. She laps here around this one.
Barry going to the inside.
Forward, it spins, it spins, it spins, and wow!
Out of turn 4,
Good evening and welcome to Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the world center of speed. Tonight, the drivers of the NASCAR iRacing.com World Championship Series take one of the biggest and fastest rectangles that you're going to find anywhere. And tonight, Nim, it's going to be all about clean air, and nobody knows anything more about clean air than Richard Towler. He has led, get this, 1/3 of the laps this season, and he will start up front here tonight. It's all about getting that clean air over the front end of these machines. Get that downforce so you can make it through the treacherous corners here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Speaking of those corners, it's just about time for that pace car to make that hard left-hand turn and vacate the racetrack. There goes the Pontiac Solstice. It's gone. We are just about set to go green flag racing here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Green flag flies. We are underway here at Indy.
Richard Towler gets a big jump on Brad Davies. Derek Wood goes to the inside of Davies into corner number 1, trying to move up into the second position, but Brad Davies will have none of it. He'll slot his number 3 car into the second spot.
These drivers looking at a 31 to 32 lap pit window, at least according to the information that we have had shared with us. An 80-lap race, that tells me minimum 2 pit stops throughout the course of this race. I think you're going to see several drivers take more. The reason is, as these tires heat up, the fall off is absolutely incredible. You're talking a second a lap between fresh and used tires.
Richard Towler leading them down with Thomas Hazard on his outside as they come down the front straightaway, a pack of about 36 cars. Oh, we got a bunch of them grouping up. Sandeep had to pull out to the middle, and but that checking up in the middle of the line there can be very hazardous. Coming down the start-finish line, Towler able to pull away. I believe everybody was able to gather it back up without any type of a wreck going on. But Davies pulls into second place, and now Lewandowski will move into third.
Big slide for the number 10 of Thomas Lewandowski. Lewandowski gathers it back up, but only just gathers it up before getting into the outside wall. Another drive on the move is the number 9 machine of Ray Alfala.
Yeah, these guys are smelling blood right now. Some of these guys that dropped their momentum coming off of turn 2 there. That lets everybody behind get a big run, and now it doubles everybody up. As we see the number 8 car, I believe, I'm not sure who that is, Thomas Hazard, cuts right down in front of Schoenberg there. And now you see the guys who lost momentum being up on the outside, and all the inside cars moving out to get around them.
You're starting to get a little nervous here, Nim. I think you took the under. Oh, Lewandowski! Big slide for Thomas Lewandowski, and somehow, someway gathers it back up. What a beautiful piece of driving for Thomas Lewandowski. But the terror is not over for the number 10 machine. Lewandowski stuck to the outside somehow, someway makes it through as Connor McKenzie looks to the inside of the 10.
Yeah, these guys are being pretty aggressive, making me a little bit nervous about my bet right there, but looks like Connor McKenzie looks to the inside of the 6 car right there, the 6 car being Theo Olsen. McKenzie still to the inside, not able to pick up that position. Theo doing a good job on the outside.
Question now is, can Dale Earnhardt Jr. make up that 1.3 second gap and find his way around Jordan Erickson before making that final pit stop? We're inside of 10 laps to go. If you're going to make a pit stop, you better make it now.
If you're going to change tires and you're going to have any benefit from those tires, you're going to change now. But if you have to pit now, if you're one of these leaders, or if you're anybody that has to pit now, you're in trouble because you're not going to make it back up. There's not enough time. We'll see if these guys are trying to stretch it. Right now, Dale Earnhardt Jr. last time by 1.3 seconds back of your leader, Jordan Erickson. This time by 1.2 seconds back from Jordan Erickson. So Dale Earnhardt Jr. chasing down Jordan Erickson and seems to be a little bit faster. Jordan Erickson looks like his pit crew is coming up on the wall, and it looks like Jordan Erickson will be pitting this time by.
That should hand the lead over to the number 1 machine of Dale Earnhardt Jr. We'll see if he's going to have the fuel to go the distance. Again, I've got to believe if you're going to make a pit stop, you have to make it soon. Junior smacks the outside wall coming to the short chute, or at least it appeared that he made contact with the outside wall on the right side of that car confirms there is some damage to that number 1 machine. Junior will pick up the top spot here, but I do believe he's going to have to consider making a pit stop. I don't know if he's got the fuel to go the distance. If anybody of the guys that made those late pit stops has the fuel, it's going to be the number 1 machine. But something that tells me, something inside my gut tells me he just won't have the fuel.
Yeah, if he pitted at the same time Ericsson did, and I don't know if he did or not, there's no way you're going to stretch it out 8 or 9 laps. But Junior, very smart with his fuel consumption here, and he was laying back. If you remember, he was following Ericsson for a long time there, and also following Josh Parker, who made his pit stop this time by. So we'll see if he can make it. Right now, Dale Earnhardt Jr. is your leader. He has an 8.9 second lead over Brad Davies, and Davies, even if Junior can stay out, Davies might be able to run him down.
Here
Davies
he comes,
got a 4-second lead over
Jr. heading
left.
down pit road. We are going to likely have a brand new race leader, even if it's fuel only for Junior. He will lose the top spot. Brad Davies will take over the number 1 position. Didn't have the fuel, pushed it as far as he could, and said, you know what, I need at least a splash of it.
Yep, that'll give the lead over to Brad Davies. 3 seconds back of Davies' second place car of Thomas Lewandowski. Lewandowski right there on his rear bumper is Derek Wood. Richard Towler runs 4th. He's 6 seconds behind Davies. And Florian Goddard runs in the 5th spot, 7 seconds behind Davies.
And you know, I said earlier on, I would be stunned if Richard Towler finishes outside the top 5. No stun here. Richard Towler right now showing in the 4th spot. 1 lap shootout here at Indy in the NASCAR iRacing.com World Championship Series. Pace car, the Pontiac Solstice, will make that hard left-hand turn down onto pit road. We are about to see the most exciting lap in sim racing, or at least the most exciting run into a turn 1 pileup in all of sim racing. Either way, it's about to get good. Green flag flies. We are underway. Big tire spin for Orlinski. No such problem for Brad Davies as they head down towards turn number 1. Davies clears the pack. We head into turn number 1, and we have already, I believe, maybe having a difficulty on the racetrack. Sideways, slideways, all over the racetrack, and it looks like we're stacking them up.
Yeah, it looked like Josh Berry got into, I believe it might have been Florian Goddard going down corner number 1, and caused a big one going down there in corner number 1.
Brad Davies will take home the win. 9th yellow flag, so I was just a little bit, or 8th yellow flag, I apologize. I was just a little bit under with my prediction, so I don't win both showcases. Unfortunately, well, Drew Carey gets to keep the other one, I guess. Brad Davies will wind up with the big win. That's going to be huge in the points for Davies. Wood will wind up in 2nd. 3rd is Lewandowski. 4th will be Theo Olson. And 5th, your points leader, Richard Towler.
Yeah, Brad Davies, a good points day. Hope pick up 20 to 25 points, depending. I believe Towler might have led most laps of that race, so he may get an extra 5 bonus points on there. So that would mean that Davies picks up 20 points on Gorlinski. I'm sorry, on Towler. Actually, Towler may have finished 4th that race. We'll have to wait for the official rundown.
And again, we want to remind you that you see it on the broadcast. It is unofficial until it is reviewed here within the iRacing and NASCAR world, and then it becomes official. So right now, Brad Davies is the winner. That could change by Tuesday, or by, I believe, Thursday. Is it Thursday or Friday now that these results become official and get posted at NASCAR.com?